basically, Mummy, I want to tell you a really funny story that was in New Zealand. The event that happened in New Zealand. Well, it wasn't really an event, but yeah. So basically, during math, Miss Wright, the teacher, she was like, "Does anybody know what need means?" And I raised up my hand because I knew what it meant. And then there was another boy called Finn who raised up his hand as well. And Miss Wright, he chose Finn, and Finn said, "Need is like when you really need something and you just need it." And I was like laughing inside. You know why, Mummy?
Yeah, because you understood the meaning, right? Like kneading.
Yes.
Yeah, with your hand.
Like when you're kneading pizza dough or cookie dough. And
That's
then
what
I was laughing inside and I was trying really hard not to laugh. And I was like, I know what it means. And I was really surprised because he was a year older than me.
And then he didn't know about it.
Yes, and I was
Did you tell your teacher that you knew it?
Yes, and basically, Finn, I was really surprised by Finn because he was like the owner of his language. He's a Kiwi, and I was really surprised that he didn't know that. I was really, really surprised because I learned it in school when I was in like year 1.
Well, but it's really sound like need. You know, need and need is different sound.
Exactly.
Like if you say it in a higher voice, like need, so it means like you need something, like you really want it. But if you lower your voice a little bit, like need, so it means like you kneading pizza dough or something.
Yes, but Mummy, the thing was, he doesn't know what the other one meant.
Okay.
And I was actually laughing inside because I learned it when I was in year 1.
Don't you laugh at your friends because nobody knows everything.
I know.
Like, you yourself don't even know everything. Nobody's perfect, okay?
I know. I was just surprised. That's why I was laughing
Even if he's
inside.
giving, he might not know everything because he's still learning.
Right, I know. And like basically, like I was actually really surprised because we learned that when we were in year 4, and I learned it when I was in year 1. So I was actually quite surprised that he didn't know because we were in year 4 at the time, but I learned it when I was in year 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your accent is dropping though. Do you know what I mean by dropping?